Into the kitchen, the Three Stooges over there. Pat, take it away.
Joe Zito, John Granata need no introduction, but we were all hoping, weren't we, fellas, for a Fashion Week Providence for men? I mean, don't you think
a little disappointed?
Well, first of all, I am always styling. Maybe I can give you a few lessons.
Would you agree with that,
I got the
John?
boat sneakers on and the jacket.
You got the sneakers on? Show him, put them up on the stove.
Are you kidding?
Can you get up
break
there?
His leg.
Oh, okay. I want him to put the whole leg up there.
Are you kidding? At my age.
All right, I see a lot of seafood here and a lot of tomatoes and a lot of other. Oh, I see some calamari too. What do you got?
Yeah, we're gonna do. I hope you have your Italian catches, your Italian word catches.
I didn't even bother trying.
Go ahead. We have a Frutti Di Mare Al Fresco today.
Frutti Di Mare Al Fresco.
Yeah, or as they say in Rhode Island, is cold seafood salad.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's much nicer with the Italian.
Yep, we're gonna do a little bruschetta bread with it too. It's a very easy dish. The best part of this dish is you want to find the best quality seafood, and being in Rhode Island, we can actually get the best quality seafood. So we have some beautiful calamari locally. We have some shrimp. We don't want to say where that's from because it was purchased a long time ago. You know that.
Before the oil?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have scallops that are beautiful local from Maine, and some gorgeous lobster. So.
Aragasta.
What's that mean?
Lobster.
In Spanish?
No, in Italian.
All right, boys, do some stretching, Joe. I'm going to have you put the leg up on the stove later on. Much more from these guys. Find the recipe online at foxprovidence.com. Back to you.
To the kitchen with all the boys. Patrick, what's going on in there?
Well, what a surprise. Joe's eating before he's supposed to be.
Not go like squid at 8:30 in the morning.
I might take this home and use it for bait when I go striped bass fishing later on. But anyway, what do we got? What are we up to now? The seafood's ready?
Well, basically what we did was we poached all the seafood off, okay? We got lobster, we got scallops, we got shrimp, we have king crab meat, and I got some calamari. The calamari, what you want to do is you want to cook it for about 2 hours on a simmer till it gets nice and tender, and then you want to cool everything down. The shrimp's going to take a matter of minutes. It's just going to get turns pinkish.
Yeah.
But what we want to do is after you peeled it and cooked it, you just want to break it down a little bit more. So what you want to do is you want to butterfly it down the middle like that.
Do another one because the camera's just over there right now.
Okay.
Don't let me do it.
All right. I don't want you to cut yourself. We're going to cut it right down the middle.
Yeah.
Right. And then we're going to cut it down the middle again.
Ooh.
Just so everything's bite-size.
Okay.
Like this.
You can see what a beautiful summertime dish this is.
You know, the lobster the same way.
Yeah.
You want to cut it into pieces that you can easily
itself.
handle. And the scallops, these are beautiful scallops. These are nice
massive.
sea
Scallops in Italian is not scallopini. It's capasante.
Why do you have to put a different letter at the beginning?
Gamberi. Shrimp is gamberi. Aragasta. And you know calamari.
Yeah, calamari.
Yeah.
You just add a vowel to the end of the word.
I know.
Yeah, that's all. Like Zito.
Hey.
All right.
ZD.
We're going to cook this up. As always, Elizabeth will be back in the final session because my time is up with these two, and you can find the recipe online.
She looks
as always,
great today, by the way.
Looks great every day.
Yeah.
FoxProvidence.com.
Yeah.
We're talking garden back here in the Roadshow kitchen because we're talking about this, what I call bruschetta, what these guys call
Bruschetta.
which of course involves tomatoes. I'm just going to turn this on. It involves tomatoes, and you were saying that as the summer goes on, this only gets better and better and better.
But the seafood's always good.
Right.
The seafood actually gets more plentiful as the summer goes on because more people go out and fish, and things start coming down in price. And the tomatoes obviously get much better from your gardens, and I think you're all set with that. But this is kind of a play on a traditional seafood salad and a bruschetta. So you got two worlds going on. What we did is we grilled some nice crusty Italian bread.
I love that. I love with the grill marks.
I did it.
Right?
It's like the best thing I do. You rub a little garlic on it, put the olive oil.
Just how easy all this is.
And this is just some cooked lobster, scallops, shrimp.
Yep, and what we did is we cut it up into bite-sized pieces. We got some calamari that we cooked ahead of time.
Very nice.
You throw that in there. You can throw that king crab right in there,
right.
too. And I like the king crab because it has so much more flavor than any other
totally
crab.
a meal in itself. It's just beautiful for a nice summer evening, a nice party.
And we get the red onions.
Beautiful flavors here.
And some garlic?
Throw all the garlic.
Okay, all the garlic.
There we go.
All of us around here like it. You should smell us after the morning show.
A little earlier in the show, Lil, you had these beautiful bags you were with, and now you're with two old bags. I hope that doesn't cause you a problem.
Did you like those Andrea Valentini bags?
You know what? Would it not look nice? Be sort of a carry-all.
Do you do briefcases, Andrea? She does do briefcases.
Yeah, of
so
course.
something for the boys as well.
Something to go with the boat shoes.
What else we got
Knapsacks.
in this dish?
You can throw that right in there.
Okay.
Those are Roma tomatoes. What we did is we seeded and cored them.
You're doing a great job today.
Thank you.
This is fantastic.
Put the lemon juice right in there. That's
Now, how
that's
much
going to be
lemon
the
juice is
acid.
this?
That's the juice of about 4 lemons.
Okay, so a lot. Well, a lot for, the amount that we're making, there's a lot of food here.
But instead of...
Because you guys always feed our whole crew. Whenever you guys are on the rundown, people go, yes, we're going to eat something.
Sure.
I got some sea salt here that we ground up.
Very nice.
And we just do a couple of clicks of pepper.
And I have to say, Patrick and you guys prepped all of this stuff, but it seems pretty easy.
Patrick did a fantastic job.
Now, what I love is that you guys have the garden open out at Camille's, right?
The terrace.
Yeah, the Roman
Terrace.
Garden Terrace is open, beautiful for lunch and dinner, and Saturdays it opens at 5 o'clock. And it's just wonderful. You go there, you can have a little light fare. If he's not too busy, he'll come out and say hello.
Yeah.
It's also very nice. And it's just a beautiful place to be. You could still be on Federal Hill, but you feel like
You're
you
a
may
world
be
away.
elsewhere. Yes,
Yeah.
and which is nothing wrong with that either. So, absolutely.
What I'm also interested in is Father's Day is not too far away. I think it's on the 20th.
Yeah, Father's Day is on the 20th. I don't know if you'll be there for that, though. So
I'm a father, so I really don't...
Oh, that's good. I think that's good, though, because you cook all the time for everybody, for every occasion. So I'm glad to hear that. What do you got in your hands there, Tom?
Well, listen, we've got a beautiful cold summer dish. I'd like to have some delightful Italian wine. This is crisp. This is called Bassi Pignoletto.
Pignoletto.
This is from Bologna, what people say I'm full of most of the time.
Right,
The Emilia-Romagna region. It is clean, crisp, delightful. It'll stand up to this vibrant flavor in the pan here.
And refreshing.
And it's quite delicious. $15 a bottle,
Not bad.
but your guests will say, wow, finally something different. And you can find gorgeous Italian wines like this. The only place I shop for wine, and that is Gasparo's on Federal Hill. And if you want to see Mark talking about wine, you watch TV Maitre d' this Sunday. We're at La Masseria in East Greenwich, and we're
nice.
talking. And Chef Granata's also on that show making
Really? A
shrimp
cameo,
frappiato.
huh?
They know where to find the TV Maitre d'. after all these
That's
years.
right. Now, can I get a quick taste of this?
Absolutely. How about that plate, Joe?
For you.
So basically, what we're going to do is you would serve it like this, right? You would take a little toast, right? And excuse this.
No, please.
And just
Gorgeous.
if you
go.
need that.
All right, here we go. A bite of the summer right here.
There you go.
Oh dear, does that look
Hi, Rick.
delicious.
That looks great.
Oh,
So now, you got all the
It's not
flavors
pretty,
going
but
on.
it's delicious.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the great seafood too. So
Hey, TV Maitre d', throw it over to Michelle.
Michelle, how are you going to help us with this dreary day? We're trying to give you some culinary sunshine. Please take it away.
I'm just going to have to leave it up to you guys then, because over in the